Hello there everyone and welcome over to race 9 of the Animecars Championship Series here at the Kyalami circuit in South Africa. And of course the championship has gone sort of heated up at the moment, but at least it's shaping up too. I think we've only got at least a few drivers who are still in the survival of to hopefully claim their championship, but only one of them will be able to win the championship. But we'll sure explain a bit more shortly. But all I know is that I think Mr. Murphy Slam Tuxedo T-shirt and others, I don't know. I just cannot be bothered to go back and see who's still leading the championship, etc. But yeah, all I know, I think to see the T-shirt is still leading the championship, but only just about 1 or 2 points from Mr. Murphy Slam. And I think Little Mel and I think Matt as well are still in the running at the moment. But either way, we'll find out, and then we will determine if I need to do another recording again to see if the championship might actually be declared at this point in the race. If not, then this will all be down to the last race, which is the next race, of course, of this championship at the Shanghai circuit in China. But either way, if it happens here or if it doesn't happen here, it will definitely happen in the next race. But anyway, we shall look at the qualifying standings first before we start the race. About 22 seconds to go before we start this race. So as I say, we might see a championship being declared today. So it all depends on the battle of the championship for the two drivers, especially Mr. Murphy Slam and to see the T-shirt are currently the strongest drivers at the moment. But this might all change depending on how the outcome of the race will be. So it'll be for the next half an hour. We'll find out and see who won the championship. And I'll have to do the point standings after the race and see who is still in the surviving for the championship. But either way, we'll find out. Right now we see H3 and then 89 on pole for the very first time. So good luck with that. Could be up for perhaps a strong points finish if she can carry on like this. And ooh, the positioning is not that good for cameras. Yeah, I'm not good with cameras, so I have to try and switch from one camera to another at certain times in the race, just so that I can get the best viewing out of it. But yeah, we're here at the old Kyalami circuit in South Africa. It's a bit bad because I actually needed the current layout of the circuit, which this circuit is actually the old circuit of you know, the Kyalami circuit, the old layout. Yeah, but I haven't got the new one. I don't think this game has actually got released the new version of this track for some reason, so that's something I need to keep an eye for and look out for. But we'll wait and see. Well, we'll find out. We don't know if I'm actually going to use this track again from the next season, because I just pick random lot of tracks and stuff like that and then just go from there. That's what the group explained the reason why I picked this track. I thought this track was good enough, but just realized at the last minute that this track, this current track is outdated. But anyway, this short track is now, that I thought for the very short track because the formation lap is about to come to an end, and then we shall move on and see how will the start actually be. Well, without further ado, the race is going to be on their way. Here we go. The green flag is shown, and off we go. H3 and 89. What can she do? Can she keep the lead from a pole position. Can she maintain that lead? Oh, look, just very close enough to see Mr. Murphy Slam stretching just right behind her at the moment. There to see the T-shirt. What can he do? To see the T-shirt is still in the championship, so he's got a lot to prove if he wants to win that race. That means he's going to have Mr. Murphy Slam finish probably 5th or worse or anything like that to secure his hope of his championship. But right now, HJ389 is currently leading the race. Mr. Murphy Slam 2nd, Jesse third, Lord Shemmer 4th, Momogari 5th, and Kamina 87 in 6th position. And look my way down the order. This is not good for her because she could actually lose the chance of winning the championship after this race. And Crystal's goal's a bit wide, and she gets overtaken by a fellow compatriot, that is Dragon of Dajimur. Let's see how it happens. Yeah, she went a bit wide of the track, and that's she loses the space to Dragon of Dajimur. There she is. Oh, could have gone a bit wider enough that her day could have been done, but Dragon of Dajimur zips past the other Yu-Gi-Oh car, Beamer of Crystals. But she's still racing at the moment. Whoops. Oh, we have a bit of a tap down here. Her Atom slightly taps into the edge of Nephilium Virgin on his match, and she overtakes him. Is now probably in 10th position by now. But let's take a look at that replay. Oh my god, hold on, there's more than just that. She overtakes another car at one. That is Buter, the second car she overtakes. Where on earth did she actually come from? But that first part where she tapped her the edge of Andrew, or sorry, Matt. Keep forgetting the names, but that is certainly something that is not good. But we'll take a look at the replay and see. Just for my second thought. Sorry, my words are a bit bad. I've only just got out of bed and I'm always in this sort of state. But yeah, look at this replay. Let's go on board. I don't think I can see clearly whether she actually tapped him or not. But we'll see. Oh, not just one car, but 3 cars. There's Daddy Cool she overtook. Then Matt. Yeah, slight tap down here. She overtook. Oh boy. She actually is going really, really fast. Where not did she come from? She started somewhere near the back. She started in 13th spot, and now she's up at the 10th. But now she's still on the chase with the number 1 car of Raichi. And we'll leave her to do it. Oh, there's the moment. We could see a moment coming up for her to overtake Raichi. Actually, in this very straight. So this could happen to her if she can make a move on. So far, not so. She still trails right behind the Naruto car of Raichi. So I guess she's going to have to get put up behind Raichi for a good period of time at least. And to see a T-shirt is about to lose positions now. He is now down into 5th place now, I think. This is not looking good for Tetsuya T-shirt. He needs to at least score a good amount of points if he wants to carry on with his championship hunt. And HF3 NN18 now. Whereabouts is she? She's actually taken off. Out of flipping nowhere. Mr. Mershislam is not able to catch up with her at the moment. But no, HF3 NN18 is going to make a rare appearance. She is currently leading this Kyalami round at South Africa. And Crystals has already gone past Dragon of Dajimur again after losing that position thanks to that wide mistake. And Momogari is now up into 3rd place now. We've not seen him racing in such a position for a while, but now he is. He could be up for a race win. if he can carry on like this. Let's take a look at the fastest laps. And oh boy, the 89 car of HFN89, she's currently fastest, just nearly 2 seconds from the 28 car of Mr. Mercy's Lamb. Is this something that we have not seen before so far? She's actually trailing in the lead. Well, not trailing onto the lead, but she's actually extending a huge big lead out of herself by nearly 2 seconds now. I think it's going to be 2 seconds now, 2-second gap between her and the second place car in front of her. No, 5 seconds now. But I've never seen anything like this for the first few laps, that she's actually continuously getting away from other cars and into the lead. That is something I've not seen before. Could she actually win this race? Oh my gosh, we got a collision! And Fair Atom! Oh my gosh, she had a spectacular run, but she got crashed out of the race. The yellow flag's brought out. So this is going to be perhaps a bit of a more challenge for HFN89. Now she's gonna lose that big lead that she's developed, and now she's gonna have to start all over. Thanks to that collision. Oh, to see a t-shirt. The championship leader is technically involved in there. He perhaps slammed. I don't know if it was deliberate, but he slammed Ferro Atom into the wall, and I don't know if Kyalami E7 is also involved in it. But to see a t-shirt, I know, touch into the side of Ferro Atom, and she got slapped out of the race. That is a huge slap of what has just happened back there. She got slapped into the wall and out of the race. We shall take a look at the onboard camera. So we see that Kyalami 7 attempts to overtake CU T-shirt. CU T-shirt might even be slower than ever, and then this is how it happened afterwards. CU T-shirt slaps Ferro Atom into the wall and gets to a point where she cannot continue, and that is brought out the yellow flag. Where to see the t-shirt? There's to see the t-shirt. We should go at the back of him to see. There, there's Kyalami 7 first. He gets overtaken by. So now he's in 6th position. Or should be in 6th position by now. And then you can see Ferro Atom. In the moment, the t-shirt slaps Ferro Atom to the wall. Just not a good thing for him, the racer, to do that. It's just not good. This will have an impact at the moment. I don't know if Ferro Atom is still running. It appears she might still be in the running, or is she still in the pits? Yes, she is still in the pits. It looks very unlikely she'll come out for the day. Yeah, when you get crashed, of course, you can't continue like this, so I expect her to not continue off for that impact. So right now, the yellow flag is still up. Let's skip through. So Ferro Atom has been confirmed to be out of the race. So she will not be rejoined. Oh my goodness me, what on earth is going on again? How on earth did this collision happen? I'm so ashamed that I was not able to capture that. Xliax and Lord and Daddy Cool appears to have their cars wrecked up or ruined or somewhere. I don't know how it got there. But right now, HF89 is still in the lead. Momogari up at the second now. Mr. Mercy Slam in 3rd place. I think with this amount of points, this may have... He may have to hold a championship to the next race, which is the last race of the season at Shanghai in China. So it looks as though, and thanks to Tetsuya T-shirt, his car seems to be slower than ever. I don't know if he's going to be even capable of recovering to get back up to the front, perhaps even stick to a points scoring position by the time the race ends. With only 10, well, we've passed lap 10, so now 15 laps to go. Oh, appears to be some dust. I saw there's like a collision. Perhaps from these two cars I've just shown, X-Leax and Daddy Cool, but still, to see the T-shirts may not have the ability to score points today, as we've now got 15 laps to go. We go on board Community 87 of Lord Shimmer. You can see Lord Shimmer run in front. And today's T-shirt is still in the point scoring position at the moment, but this all might change. He's currently 6th at the moment. That is like basically 1 point scoring position if he finishes. So let's continue to keep track on him at the moment as Community 87 trails right behind that initial D car of Lord Shimmer. So there could be an opportunity to get around. Community 87 has won a race, I think, on the last race. That is good, and that's sort of good for him to take in the championship for the season. Maybe next time he can win the championship. Maybe, but that will depend on things. But right now he's not running for the championship anymore. But I think he's more praised enough to be a driver. So I think one day he will be a championship contender, or at least try and win the championship successfully. So this could be a rise of things to come for Community 7. And to see T-shirt, that is the moment now. That is going to happen. Matt takes over 6th position from Tetsuya T-shirt. So Tetsuya T-shirt is continuing to slow down even more. Well, not slow down. He is continuing to lose pace now, as he's now out of the points. And H3NN89 continues her glory run in the lead. There's Momogari. And Mr. Mercy Slam. I think these three are going to have to stay put for the moment, unless one of them starts to falter through, which is going to be a little unlikely for the time being. 12 laps have passed, and Lord Shimmer has now got caught up. In fact, no. I think, yeah, there is Matt. He catches up with the two cars in front of him. There is Lord Shimmer and Kamina in 4th and 5th. So let's see how would the map go along from there. Yeah, it's not easy for me doing commentary at this time, because I've been working yesterday night, I've been working today again, so but I do my best to come as much as I can. Normally I do this when I have a full free day. It's easy for me to do it, but still I can do my best. Oh my gosh, that's the moment. The Lord Shimmer goes a bit wide, but nothing bad happens afterwards as he continues to stay put, and also that gives an opportunity for Matt to try and overtake Community 7 that you just saw. Unfortunately, still no bell to be rung, as he still trails right at the back of Community 7. To see a T-shirt, now he's got the legendary Liquid Mail right behind him. This could be a very likely moment. Oh, that is called tailgating this time. Tailgating really close to him now. Maybe not tailgating, because this is what we're saying in traffic conditions, but This is actually training still. Training still, but I've been continuing to use so far in a way. But she's managed to overtake to see the t-shirts for 7th position now. Likama up into 7th now. Now Raichi could be up next, or Buta, which is currently right behind him. And Daddy Cool is not going to have a good race today, of course. His car is wrecked, and so is XDX. XDX is one of the only 2 cars who have yet to score points, with Dragon of Dojima the other car. So it seems unlikely for them to score points. They've only got this race, which is unlikely for them to score points, and the next race, the last race of the season in Shanghai in China, they're going to have to do their best at least. But still, we will find out the future regarding for the next season, if I do get the chance to. And if I do, I'll let you all know, perhaps in the forum and stuff like that, how will the season work for the next season. To see the t-shirts, championship is already cast in doubt at the moment. I think, judging by how the race is standing right now, the championship is going to have to continue to the next race. So that means Mr. Mercy Slam, and I don't know if Lickamel can actually still survive after this race, but we'll find out. Hopefully when I get the chance to do the championship standings and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. We'll see. So we're now 9 laps to go. So possibly a good 10-15 minutes to go before the end of the race. And so far the race has been spacing out a little bit, despite a bit of drama at the start, including that wreck of Ferroatom. And there it is. So there is Matt, and Lickamel is joining on the fight as well. For, I think, yeah, for 5th and 6th. Yeah, these 2 cars, Locheme and Matt, are currently 5th and 6th. Ooh, a bit of dirt coming out of Matt. Ooh. But never mind. But Lickamel sees an opportunity, but gets denied to try and get past Matt for 5th place at the moment. And there is Mr. Mercer. Mr. Mercer is already shown that, I think, judging by his competitor, he's probably not going to go any higher than where he's standing at the moment, as the laps are running out, and there's possibly no way to probably get into Momogari by the race ends. But there is Lickamel. She gets past Matt for 6th now, I think. The 3rd, 4th, no, 5th. I correct that. 5th. Lickamel up to 5th. So Lickamel, actually where she's standing at the moment, could even maintain a championship hopes coming up to the next race. So I think these 2 points could be enough. In fact, she could do a bit more, because she's got another car to overtake, potentially, and that is the initial D car of Locheme in the number 86. And coming in at 87, currently outside of the points at the moment for the time being, but still a potential for him to score points if he can overtake one of the cars. But there is going to be a bit of a fight towards the end of the race, as I can see from the picture. We'll go at the back of Lord Cheme as Lickamel attempts to get in front of Matt. I mean Lord Cheme. So this can mean our rival is up next, which is Mr. Murphy Slam. But I think Mr. Murphy Slam is more in a safe position at the moment. Well, for now, yeah. Oh, bit of going off track, and that gives an opportunity for Lickermo to overtake Lord Shamet, and now she is in 4th place now. Lickermo started from, I don't know where did she start. I think she started from 9th position, and thanks to the yellow flag, gives us opportunity to move up towards the front. Lickermo is now in 4th. But can she catch up with Mr. Mercy Slam? Because I don't know how would it be still possible for Mr. Mercy Slam to get in front of Momogari. I think the gap would be too big for him. The gap seems too big. Yeah, 6 seconds is probably not going to be enough because the laps are closing. But yeah, what a legend for H3N89. How on earth did she get from? How on earth did she produce all of this performance? Why didn't we see anything like this before? Or during the season at least? Well, maybe everyone deserves one win for the time being. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I think everyone deserves a win because it's good for them. And let's see how big is the gap between the next lap car, which is XDX, the last running car at the moment, to the leader of H3N89. Because this can be something that that we need to keep an eye for. Because there could be some unfair competition going along with that if H3N gets close to the lap car. Even though that the gap is quite big for her, between her and the second place car of Momogari. And Lickermo is now on the chase. She's going to give chase this time to that championship rival of Mr. Mercy Slam. I actually have seen these two cars, especially that they're actually Ford cars, and the only Ford cars currently running at the moment. These two cars are actually been together for much of the time in the season. So I actually don't know what to say, but I was actually corrected further. These two are actually rivals with each other. Not for the championship though, but, well, I mean, I don't know, because these two aren't actually in the championship at the moment. If these two are actually competing for the championship and are currently leads out of anybody else, and this could be actually a real rival for them. But now Lickermo is getting close to Mr. Mercy Slam, the number 28 of the Dragon Ball car. And this time, she senses that she's not going to give up as she tries and overtakes her championship rival, Mr. Mercy Slam, for 3rd place now. This could be up for, I don't know how many rostrum spots she's got, but I really need to keep count of how many drivers have got which, but so either way, she's now on the trail. And at the rear of Mr. Mercy Slam, you can still see at the moment. Ooh, Mr. Mercy Slam is struggling to keep up the pace now. As the Lickermo gets past. Oh my gosh, she goes off the track this time. Oh, but she goes around the outside. Oh my days, how on earth did she do that? She overtakes Mr. Mercy Slam. She is now in the last rostrum spot for this race. But it looks like this will be the last driver she would overtake. I think this will be the spot she will end up finishing, because the gap is getting too big for her to continue. Hopefully to get to Momogari. I don't think she'll be able to get to before the race ends. That's what I was trying to say. So I guess this will be it then for her. She can finish 3rd place, and this could be another boost for her championship. Perhaps Mr. Mercy Slam would still have enough points to keep him for the final race, where we will definitely decide the championship from there. To see the T-shirt is way out of the points now. He is now in 9th. So I think, actually, or even though that's we will definitely see the championship being won to someone for the last race, we will see a new championship leader. It is most likely going to be Mr. Mercy's Lamb, who is currently the closest at the moment. I would say he is no more than 2 points away from to see the t-shirt. For this can be an old change for Mr. Mercy's Lamb. Be on course for the championship. But he's still got one race to go. Because he's got not only to see a t-shirt, but Liquor Mel to deal with. And perhaps another car as well, which I need to keep an eye on as well. Well, at least find out if there's anybody else still in contention. I think it could have been Ferratum, but Ferratum is out of the race. So I think with no point score, she could be out of the championship by now. And I don't know about Matt. I don't know how competitive Matt is at the moment. Probably not as competitive as the championship contenders, but well, the other championship contenders in the likes of Lickle and Murphy. But either way, we'll find out definitely, as I keep saying all the time. And there, this is Lord Shemmer. Matt tries and get around and gets past the initial deep car of Lord Shemmer. And that Toyota Camry car. We're coming up to the penultimate lap of the race, and oh boy, I'm hungry. I've got to do just one more lap, and I'm going to be having a bite to eat. Yeah, Community 87 is still a chance, but chances are about to fade. He needs to do something as quick as possible. Oh, look at this. Lord Shem is getting overtaken by Matt on the outside. And there he goes. That's like the same place that Lickermo did to Mr. Mercy's Lamb. Matt overtakes Lord Shemmer for 5th place now. So this could be actually good for Death Note, a car of Community 87, but he's got one lap to go. He's got to do something if he wants to score at least a point. Let's go in front right now. Community 87, who won the race last race, or I think he won the race last race, is still trying to find a way to score points. That's the only challenge for this race now, to score points, to overtake Lord Shemmer. But we will find out, because I don't think we've got much time to see much of him. We want to start sticking to the leaders now, so that we can see the exact very moment that the race has been won by them. H389. Could this be another sign for things to come for her in the future ahead? She has done an extraordinary, glorious run, which is something I've not seen even by her before or by anybody else. But unlike anybody else, she actually has not scored a huge amount of points at the moment. But there she is. She's got her victory. She's won the Kyalami round at South Africa. Just something that I've not seen before. Momogari takes 2nd place. Possibly his first or second rostrum spotter finish for him. And Lickama will take 3rd. That is absolutely stolen from Mr. Mercy's Lamb. Shame on him. But still the championship, for I know, would probably still be on the heat coming up to the next race, which will be in China. There is Matt. He will finish in 5th. Lord Shemmer will finish in 6th. And that is all your point scorers. Sorry, Community 7, you didn't make it in time. And 8th place, Buta. 9th to see a t-shirt. And Roichi in 10th. That is then your top 10. And so goes on from then. We've only got one retiree so far. And that is, of course, Ferrasum, for which what happened earlier on in the race. But anyway, that is it. Oh boy, I'm so dead hungry. I gotta get something to eat. But probably when I come back, I might do another recording. Well, if you hear me recording again, well, I'll be announcing if anyone's won the championship. But anyway, if you excuse me, I'll head off, and then hopefully we'll see you guys then. But anyway, this is it. I'll shoot the standings, and I think I'll definitely post another video of it instead of posting it at the end of the video. I think that'll be the better idea. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I shall do that later, maybe when I get back from work tonight. But anyway, enough of me saying the same word all over and over again. I shall see you guys at the next race, the final race of the season, at the Shanghai circuit in China. Let's see how the race stands from then. Take care, everyone, and I shall hopefully see you all very soon.